Bonus episode. Hi, happy Sunday. So I just looked at my phone real quick and I saw Dave Chappelle opened for Chris Rock and Kevin Hart last night. I am reading this for the first time from TMZ. The scene, Madison Square Garden in New York City. Dave Chappelle comes out on stage, cigarette in hand, no intro. He walked out to Radiohead's Karma Police and then talked about cancel culture. TMZ says the crowd ate it up. He made a reference to his canceled performance in Minneapolis earlier in the week and said, "Had to sneak my way in here, and despite what you may have read about in the news, I'm okay. I appreciate the support." Dave did 20 minutes. He talked about getting tackled at the Hollywood Bowl, suggested his bodyguards were slow on the uptake because they were wearing dress shoes, and joked they were sliding all over the place like at a bowling alley. He made it clear that he was ticked off at news outlets for calling the attack alleged. After all, it was captured on video. As for his attacker's punishment, Dave says he hopes the guy gets monkeypox behind bars, adding not that he should die, but his butt should itch for 4 to 6 weeks. Some more details from the Hollywood Reporter. Dave Chappelle was kvetching, is the word the Hollywood Reporter used, saying that Chris Rock was able to get the first joke in after the Hollywood Bowl incident, and then admitted that his follow-up gag, that the attacker was a trans man, didn't merely bomb, it set up another 2-day news cycle. Chappelle said the first call he got that night was from Louis C.K., who he shouted out saying, "Louis, even if you get in trouble in the streets, you are my friend." TMZ says Chris Rock and Kevin Hart killed for an hour. Both referenced Will Smith several times. Chris Rock mocked cancel culture, saying anyone who says words hurt has never been punched in the face. The show ended with all three on stage, and there was a contest of sorts over who was the GOAT. Kevin Hart gave Chris Rock a goat-wearing gold change. Chris Rock said, "I'm not taking care of that crap." Chris Rock said he's just happy he's not at a Jamaican restaurant. The GOAT then had an accident on stage. Chappelle said, "How's your first night in show business?" putting a microphone to the GOAT's mouth. The GOAT did not respond. He asked, "What are we going to call him?" Kevin Hart said, "Will Smith." Kevin said Chris Rock was the GOAT. Dave Chappelle said, "This is the worst night of this GOAT's life." As things wrapped up, Chappelle turned down the volume for a minute to thank Hart and Rock for having his back. He said the comedians have a bond that only other comedians can understand, and when my brothers call, I come running. Today's Sunday, July 24th. The pair are at the PNC Bank Arts Center in Holmdel, New Jersey. That's a little bit down the Garden State Parkway, so we'll see if Chappelle shows up. Monday night, they're at Brooklyn's Barclays Center. Might be an easier trip for Dave. Chris Rock then continues his tour solo through November 19th. And Chris Hart's Reality Check Tour ends September 8th. And that's your bonus edition of Daily Comedy News. I'm going back out to the pool. See you tomorrow.